suppose we're probably live now. Hold on.
Yeah.
Mute this. Mute. All right. What's the crack, folks? Happy New Year and all that shite is. Sure, you're all out having a wonderful time, breaching lockdowns and causing all sorts of mayhem. Red, how the fuck have you been? How are you feeling after last night? Do you feel robbed?
Yeah, I'd say I think we done enough to get a draw, and I thought losing to that penalty decision was very, I wasn't happy about that at all. To be honest with you, it was soft as they come. Now again, I'm not bad decisions are being made, but when they go against you like that and you've done really well, do you know what I mean? And then fucking you lose to a decision like that, and then VAR review. That's what I couldn't get over, is that how VAR review and fucking still get it. It's VAR is just, it's shocking. It's just gone to, and it's at the stage where because the FA are committed to it now, so it doesn't matter. They don't care what the fans think. They just want you to pay money to watch that shit. And again, but they know that because fans are so loyal to their clubs, that they'll still watch, they'll still support. So they're going to have, there's no onus on the FA to, and then you've all the pundits that are coming out and saying, "Oh well, yeah, but it's still good. And you just need to tweak it." And it's like, no, you need to get fucking rid of it all and all. Because again, fundamentally, it goes against its principle. Use. It's there. They brought it in to correct decisions like that the referees are making, man-made errors. Are you paused?
No,
sorry. Yeah. So the whole point of it was to get rid of human error in the ref, and they just replaced it with human error with the VAR. So just get rid of the VAR and fucking keep the human error for the ref, but they won't, because again, there's no onus on them to do it. There's no prompting for them to do it.
I read an interesting write-up a guy done, and it was about penalty decisions specifically for VAR, and he compared the last couple of years and then this year with the championship. Now the championship is using VAR for penalty decisions or whatever, but basically the average, say on a weekend or whatever, a week of fixtures, so a full run of fixtures, the average penalties per week worked out at about 2.2, say between 2.2 and 2.5 penalties every weekend of fixtures. And since VAR has come in, the Premiership is now up to 5 penalties per weekend. So it's literally double the amount of penalties being given. And he compared it with the Championship this season, and the Championship is at about 2.6 to maybe 3. So it has gone up, but not as much.
Yeah.
And what he was saying was, when you start looking at then the amount of games in the Premiership that are decided by 1 goal. So if you have double the amount of penalties given per weekend of games, and I think it's like 70% of fixtures are decided by 1 goal, you've increased the amount of games that are decided on the back of these penalty decisions. So there's more of a chance at, if they're doubling the amount of penalties being given, and already you're at 70% of games are decided by 1 goal, well then the penalty is deciding, if there's penalties given in 5 games, at least 3 of the games are being decided on that goal. So that becomes a big issue then. Games are being, it's not a matter of you're winning 3-0 and if I'm giving a stupid penalty away and it's fucking.
It's definitely it's going to is going to win leagues for teams, and it's going to relegate teams.
Yeah,
it is though. It's and they'll say, oh well, you should be playing to the point where you're not in that position. But if you're playing well and VAR has gone against you 4 times, that's 3, 6, 9, 12 points.
Yeah. Liverpool, I could wax lyrical on the amount of decisions have gone against Liverpool from VAR this season. I'm well aware. Now, watching that penalty last night, it's still inconclusive. Did Luiz touch Pogba's leg for Pogba to then trip himself up or not? And I don't think they were conclusive enough in showing, did he just trip over himself? Did he just bump off each other? Or did Louise trip him up or push his leg onto it? And because it's inconclusive, then you can't overturn it. You can't give the penalty, in my opinion.
Well, that's it. Yeah, if it's not conclusive,
yeah,
then you can't do that. But that's what the ref does.
The thing is, Paul smashes him in the face with a blade arm, and he's falling back, and they're coming. You know what I mean? It's so soft, like.
And it's gas because they'll review, like, they'll go back over like 10 fucking passes to disallow a goal.
Yeah,
they won't.
Yeah.
It's so inconsistent. It's caused more trouble than it's worth. Nobody likes it.
Man, I yearn for the days.
Well, from it, don't like it.
Like, I'm literally reminiscing on the days where I used to cry and whinge about a fucking dodgy referee's decision that would cost you a game. A dodgy offside, or it was fucking miles offside, and you go back and look at it and there's 2 in, and you fucking robbery bastards. I fucking yearn for them days, because at least in the moment, the fucking play went on, they scored, the celebrations, and it's done. There's nothing you can do. You know what I mean? Now you're literally 10 minutes sometimes, and you're looking at it going, like, there's nothing wrong with it. And they go back, and now they're looking at the phase before it, and then, right, you rule out that phase, so now they're only focused on this phase, and another 5 minutes. It's like, I don't even care if the goal is given at this stage. Like, that's 5 minutes gone in the match, and you literally aren't going to come back and give that 5 minutes at the end. So you've just wasted, you've not only have you taken the goal away from the team, you've then reduced the amount of time they have to go and get another one in the match, like, and everybody's bored and probably fucking switched off. Like, I was watching the Southampton Fulham match there last week, and they start pulling back 3 phases of play to give a goal offside, and I was just like, this is fucking stupid. And then literally the game after it was Chelsea against Arsenal. Now Arsenal were winning 2-0 at that stage, but there was one where Tammy Abraham literally is standing in front of the player, and it was like they moved it back 1 frame from when the ball was being played, and at that 1 frame you can just see the leg of the defender sticking out the other side that plays him on by 0.5 millimeter. And it's like, well, when was the pass play? Can you even prove that inconclusively? Like, it's just stupid nonsense, like, but anyway, we get into some Super 6 madness. Where we screen share. I don't know whether to watch. I have the bleeding Spurs Leeds game about to go on here, but I don't know whether to actually watch the Celtic Rangers game. I know.
Spurs Leeds is probably a better game.
What?
I say Spurs Leeds be a better game because Leeds are fucking mental.
Yeah, probably, yeah. But in saying that, Celtic Rangers, it's a good gap there, but Celtic win today and they win a few games in hand. That makes it an interesting race, but yeah.
And fucking Lennon's gone.
Yeah. Right, where are we? Results. I done it quickly the other day because I knew we weren't going to get to it. We took a break over the Christmas. So what did we get? Well, predicted a draw and Arsenal won, so that's on me. Predicted a draw and predicted Southampton to win. That was a draw. Got Burnley right. And the fucking get in there. Got the Leeds win right. Got the United win right. And got Stoke wrong. So not the worst in the world. But
I wouldn't have went for any of them scores, maybe the Burnley one, but that's it. Like the rest I would have.
Well, Southampton.
I would have done Arsenal 1-0. I would have done Southampton West Ham 0-0.
Now take into account Arsenal. Well, I suppose they were out the back of the Chelsea game, but yeah, Brighton are tough at home. Southampton. Now I consider these for all of about 4 seconds, so you have to take that into account. West Brom.
You wouldn't have to do it anyway. What we do here, but when you're doing it on your own, you're kind of just going with your.
Yeah. You hear someone put forward a rational excuse as to why Stoke won't beat North Forest 3-1, and you go, "All right, yeah, cool, right, yeah, probably a draw." So that's what it's for. So what have we got this week? Palace, Sheffield United.
You have to go Palace. Form.
Well, you'd have to on the simple fact that I think Sheffield United have equalled the worst run in the Premier League history. I think it was QPR or something.
Yeah, QPR was the last one, like 15 games without a win or something, wasn't it?
Yeah, they went to week 16 or something without a win. So, I mean, it doesn't look good for Sheffield United anyway, but
Palace 2-0.
Why not? Yeah.
They haven't even getting goals. Haven't they not like? They haven't even been scoring.
But they'll always win a game. You know, they'll do enough to it. Like, did he beat Everton the other day, or was it?
Oh, Sheffield United.
Palace. Who beat Everton the other day?
West Ham.
Oh, West Ham, yeah. Yeah, West Ham will come good as well.
Yeah. So that's all they have. They just play against Villa.
Yeah.
I
thought, in fairness now, Villa played some fucking exquisite football last night at times.
We're such a different team to last season.
Yeah.
It's actually enjoyable to watch us. Like, and even last night.
The only thing I will say is I thought for last night anyway, I thought Ollie Watkins was very isolated at times. Very isolated, like.
Yeah.
They didn't get enough. I know they were probably penned in a little bit by the way United were playing and the way United played with the Rashford, Bruno Fernandes and Pogba were pushed on a bit. So, like, literally every time Villa lost the ball, you could see that McGinn and Louise were, like, very, very conservative in the way they were playing because it was like, if we lose this ball 60 yards the other way, we have to track back and try and stop that counter-attack. So they left Ollie Watkins a little bit isolated, but some of the football they played was fucking tremendous. Like, really impressed with it.
We did it. We made a good account of ourselves. And again, even from last season, like, that happened. Like, we would go 1-0 down not too long before half time, and I'm like, that's it, we're done, game over.
Yeah.
But last night I was like, no, we can get a goal here. We can, because I was expecting it to be 1-2 2-1.
So that Mings header at the fucking
Ollie Watkins
in the 85th minute or whatever, like, he should have put it, and then the chance at the end.
Yeah, Matty Cash had a good shot. That was hardly. De Gea actually had a good game yesterday.
Yeah, surprisingly, yeah. And I honestly think Bally's a much better player than Lindelof.
Yeah.
He just adds a bit of pace in there. Like, he literally, there was no threat from Ollie Watkins with a ball over the top of end. He's kind of.
Yeah, he had Ollie in his pocket.
Yeah, but I think if it had been Lindelof, I think Watkins would have got a bit more joy out of him. 1v1 in a foot race over the top or whatever. Like, but yeah, it was a good game. It's a good game. Decided on such a shitty little decision, but United have all the luck at the moment, don't they? You can't really, when you looks in, like, and they just went like the Wolves game the week before where Rashford scored in the 95th minute or something. Like, that was a stalemate. There was no go, and out of nowhere, a little poxy torn in the box and a deflected shot, and it's back of the net in the 95th minute. You looks in, there's nothing you can do about it, like. But yeah, so Palace 2-0. You reckon? Is he gone? You back?
No, I'm back now. Yeah, you kind of paused a little bit there. What were you saying?
Palace 2-0 then, yeah?
I'd say 2-0, yeah.
2-0. Right.
Model for Sheffield United to get the first goal now, though, but whatever.
Sheffield United to win that game. They're going to win sometime, you know what I mean? Swansea. What?
They're waiting for Villa. Sheffield United.
I don't know about that. They've gone through pretty much everyone at the moment. They've fucking found nothing. Swansea Watford. That'd be a decent game. You'd
be looking at what? Maybe 1-1 draw, 2-2 draw.
Well, what didn't Watford draw with Norwich last week as well?
Yeah. Watford are a good side.
Let's see the stats. Forget about them. Yeah, so Watford, no, they beat Norwich.
Yeah, they beat Norwich, yeah. That's what you said, wasn't it?
I thought they drew.
Oh, I thought you actually said they got a win against Norwich last week.
Right, beaten by Huddersfield. Swansea are looking at draw. Yeah, like, form, it goes out the window at the moment anyway, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You don't know what's going on in the club, what players are missing and all with fucking this COVID shit and all. So I definitely see a draw being a distinct possibility.
Because both them teams are going up front.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be against the 2-1.
Would you 2-1?
1-1, yeah. I think 1-1 was the first shout, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's 2-1.
Let's see. Pundit show. Yeah, fuck. Jeff thinks Sheffield United are going to beat Palace. Jesus. Right, Jeff. He's fucking missing the boys in there. Did you see that Paddy Power ad with Letitia and fucking the boys?
That came out at the very start. That came out like a week after they got sacked.
No, it was a Christmas one.
Oh, is it new one, is it?
Christmas one, yeah. He's checking out. It's good crack. Like, they even throw in a little bit of conspiracy there for fucking Letitia. Hey, look, they're fucking playing into it all together. But yeah, no, it's not bad. It's like they want to be mates again or something. You know what I mean? We'll leave you watch it. But Norwich Barnsley, you couldn't see anything other than Norwich win there.
Barnsley, check Barnsley stats. Barnsley
have been all right, but then since I've looked at them and said, Jesus, they have been all right. They haven't won a game, I don't think. All right, so that was the one game I looked right. So up to here, I was like, yeah, they're doing all right. And then seeing that and went, fuck's sake. So they've won that.
There you go. On the last 5 games, they're doing better than Norwich.
Yeah. Rotherham, Huddersfield. Yeah. Norwich, like they lost against Watford, right, fair enough. And then they drew with QPR. Don't know, I wouldn't look beyond Norwich there now, to be honest. But whatever you think. Whatever you think yourself.
I'll give you that one. You can pick it because
I think Norwich win.
I'd probably.
Do you not think so? No.
Wait, Joe, just on form and the way Barnsley have been playing lately, I'd have thrown a 2-1 to Barnsley. But Norwich at home, so if you want to go Norwich, again, it's one of those games that like it'll probably finish booking them all, like because it's about cancel each other out.
Yeah.
But they wasn't Barnsley the past couple of weeks and they're doing well, like they're.
Yeah, they have because they were fucking languishing at the bottom there for a while, and they put a good run together. But yeah, I don't know. We'd go maybe 2-1 Norwich.
Yeah, we'll work with that.
All right. Now Brentford Bristol postponed.
So it's a super fight.
Under normal circumstances, I'm sure you think it was a pitch called up, but it's probably for something else. Birmingham Blackburn. Birmingham Blackburn. Blackburn let me down the other day now.
Yeah, Birmingham are pricks as well though. Like that's an absolute fucking nightmare with that. So I think with that one, you'd literally probably just have to go fucking either one all or
nil all. Do you think there's any goals in it even?
Yeah, no, because Birmingham always get you a goal. Cunts.
Right, so 1-1 you go, yeah.
Yeah.
And Preston against Forest.
Horrible one.
Yeah. You'd have to go with Preston on form, wouldn't you?
Yeah, but
Coventry Derby. Derby have had a nice little resurgence, haven't they?
Yeah, was it?
Was it?
Short chin up like.
Stoke. Yeah. Has draw written all over it, really, doesn't it?
Yeah, I probably lean towards Preston. Just again, maybe because they're home. I don't know. I think I always tend to, if it's a close, I always tend to go with their home team. So,
yeah. What the pundit saying? 1-1, 2-0.
Whack in. What did you say for Norwich actually? 1-0.
1-0. Yeah. You put in the score anyway. You got. Oh yeah.
Unless you got 1-0, yeah.
Golden goal prediction.
8. No, go for the 6th. Go for the 6th.
Go for the 6. Red changing his mind.
New year, new me.
Are you going 6 for the year?
No.
No. Fuck off. Wait, have you got a Super 6 extra? Oh yeah, I forgot that game's tomorrow. If it gets played.
I think it is. It's still down to be played, isn't it? So.
Yeah, well, City are the only team that can get a game called off with fucking 2 players out with COVID or something.
That is 4, wasn't it?
Nah, it was 2 players and 2 staff or something. I think Sheffield United had 3 out and had to play, and I think Arsenal had 3 out and had to play 3 players. Like, But,
City's more on the ball. I mean, I agree with City, to be honest with you, and I'll tell you for why. Because it's the FA's rules about this Corona shit. Now, I know it's government guidelines as well, but the FA are indulging it. So they're then taking the guidelines and then giving it to the FA, and then the FA are, so they're the ones you answer to. You can't go around to the government. So if I'm the Man City chairman, I'm like, right, we've COVID cases, we have to cancel the match. Oh no, the match has to go ahead. Okay, fine, I'll play the COVID players. Oh, well, you can't. So you're telling me I can't play my best team, but you still want me to play the match? No.
That's not the rules. Like, the rules are, if you've more than 14 fit players or 14 fit players, the game has to go ahead. One goalkeeper and 14 outfield players or something like that. So you, like, if your players are ruled out in COVID, that's tough. You know what I mean?
I don't know. But what I say is, tough shit. Like, they're I'm playing them.
Oh no, they wouldn't be allowed to play under the law. You know what I mean?
I know. But what I'm saying is the law is coming in and it's fucking up.
No, but like, there's things in place that, yeah, you cannot, like, I mean, fucking Liverpool had 1 or 2 out at one stage. They'd Mane, then they'd Salah and Trent Alexander out, and they didn't get any games cancelled. You know what I mean? So it's kind of, if you can field 13 or 14 players, the game goes ahead. That's kind of like it happened earlier in the season with Juventus and Napoli, and Juventus said they weren't allowed to fly because they'd X amount of COVID cases, and the Italian FA said, well, under their regulations, if you've X amount of players, the game has to go ahead. And they said something like the local government wouldn't let them fly out or something. But anyway, the FA gave them a 3-0 win to Juventus and deducted 3 points from Napoli for not doing it. Now, they appealed it and they got their 3 points back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, but they were saying that the actual government wouldn't let their plane take off. So it's like, I don't know, it's a murky one, you know, but like, they quite clearly could have played the game, only missing 2 players, you know what I mean?
But because of the way it's been done, and now with all the congestion. Now again, see, haven't done themselves any favours in that regard, because it's just another game that has to be.
They've been playing 3 games a week for fucking months just to catch up. Yeah. Like, they're already playing midweek against United in the Carabao Cup, so that's a 2-leg that they have to play midweek, and somewhere in along that they're going to come back into Champions League games. There's going to be
our game in hand with them is scheduled for the 20th.
Yeah, so and they've an extra game in hand now again. So if the game didn't go ahead against Chelsea, they'd be fucking well behind. Like, right. Well, anyway, do you want to jump in and see what 6 here? Full-time scorage.
This is a toughie, because again, you don't know what fucking City's going to show up.
You don't know what Chelsea are going to show up. Fucking beat by Arsenal last week.
Yeah, and drew against us. Although, first, they should have beat us. We just had a bit more tenacity towards the end, like.
Yeah.
So what would you?
A draw, maybe.
1-1 draw.
To be honest, I see City edging it, maybe.
Well, I was going to say 2-1 City.
Yeah. I just don't think Chelsea are quite there yet. They definitely have all the players, but they're just, performance-wise, one game they'll win 6-0, the next game they'll lose 2-1. Like, they're just not consistently there yet with that team. Like, Werner's been kind of, like, you can see he's a good player, but he's not putting the goals away, so his confidence is a bit shot. Havertz hasn't quite settled. Pulisic, great player, only back from injury, so can he stay fit? You know, it's like they're a good side and they're capable of beating City, but City are also capable of bleeding smashing them if they're on form. You know, I think City are more consistent, to be honest. I don't know. That's my
I'll give Chelsea a goal, because again, City are.
They'll score a goal because City are horrendous at the back for all the money they've spent.
Yeah.
Horrendous. Half-time score. Say 1-0 City, maybe.
Yeah.
Who will score the first goal? Who's playing? Aguero's
That's
out.
the thing. Well,
Jesus, is he out?
and do you know what as well? I've always found it, especially the fancy football. Man City players, to have Man City players in the team is a load of bollocks because, like, you'd have Kevin De Bruyne in your team as captain, and he'd be absolutely bossing the last 8 games, and then he just doesn't start them.
Yeah,
Like, Pep's a cunt for that, like, so.
yeah. He play foul. What's his name? Foden or fucking Bernard Silva or something, or Godongan instead of him or whatever. I don't know. Probably Sterling or Mahrez. Would you?
Will Mahrez play?
Who the fuck knows? You don't know, do we?
Sterling will play. Throw Sterling in because you know he's usually on the.
Sterling, he's not even in expected goals and how he is, yeah, 4, yeah. Hasn't been prolific.
No.
Postcard.
He hasn't been prolific, but I guarantee you Havertz and fucking Sterling score.
Yeah, or Mason Mount or something.
Mason's a baller.
Can't
they?
Nah,
He's more.
Be a Chelsea player.
You don't think he'll be a Chelsea player?
What?
You don't think he'll be a Chelsea player?
No, would it be a Chelsea player? Would it be a City player? Because you also have like Rodri and Fernandinho and all that likely to be booked. I'd be more thinking like a Kovacic or a fullback, a Rudiger or Aspilicueta or something. But do they play?
That's the thing. We don't try to think of somebody that like can't they start?
Yeah. Kante doesn't fly into tackles like say Fernandinho. He's always likely at his age. He's done for pace in midfield.
Kante niggles. Kante gets yellow cards for.
Yeah, but he'll get his yellow card. Yeah, but he'll get it in the 60th minute or something for accumulation.
Yeah,
where Fernandinho will get done now that I'm kind of, if he gets by me here, we're in trouble, so we'll just throw an arm out and grab someone or whatever. Yeah, maybe. Right, I'll give you Kante. There's no argument as to why you wouldn't. What's he up for? Yellows? Yeah, most yellows. You don't know who's going to play either. Kante could be fucking injured.
That's I mean, it's fucking these things are proxy between.
Yeah. I'd say corners are going to be low. Under 7.
Yeah.
Man of the match. Sick of saying De Bruyne in these, and then he has a stinker.
Yeah. It's like we fucking jinxed the ball, honestly.
Mason Mount. Mason Mount would be a good shout, would he?
I throw Mason Mount in there.
Where's he going?
There you go.
Mount. Possession.
Close but City.
Probably something like that.
Yeah, around there, yeah.
All right, you fucking mags.
There you go. You fucking go.
Right.
That is how they say is that.
There we have it. We may as well leave it at that because we'll be back later on to have an old natter on non-football related issues in the world.
And we got a doozy this one.
Plenty happening.
Yeah, sir. I'm about to get fucking arrested after this podcast.
You what?
Because I'm about to get arrested after this fucking podcast.
Fucking, I wouldn't fucking be surprised, to be honest. You gotta be careful how you fucking present your opinion.
Never careful. Fuck the word. Fuck political correctness. Fuck anybody who agrees.
Aye. Right, we'll try cheers to everyone tuning in. We'll probably be popping on again about 8 o'clock this evening for anyone interested. Not there about whatever and whatnot. Sure, you can probably figure out what might be discussed. All right.